Hi guys, it's your girl Shani. We have our 30-minute Pilates mat workout, full body today. All you need is a ball and a mat and some hydration. Let's get started. Let's place the ball in between our ankles, or right above the ankles. We're gonna start with our hands on our hips and focus on our breathing first. We're gonna inhale, enlarge that diaphragm, your rib cage, and then exhale, tighten your core in and out, and keep working through that as I'm talking to you. So as you're inhaling, you're feeling the air not just fill up through the front of your stomach, but also your back. And then as you exhale, you're tightening your core, you're trying to pull your core in and up from your pelvis all the way up to your sternum. Let's take one more big inhale. Grow that rib cage, and then exhale. And next we're gonna go and lift up our heels and then bring it down. Lift to lower. With control. You might hear some cracking of the toes. And if you have that too, that's totally normal. We're warming up. Elongate through that spine as you lift through those heels. For 3, for 2, and 1. We're gonna take that ball. We're gonna widen our feet to our shoulder width apart. We're gonna bring the ball in between our hands. We're gonna roll those shoulders back. Have the ball right in front of your chest. We're gonna inhale as we rotate one way. Exhale as you center. Inhale as you twist the other way. And exhale, center. And warming up that spine. You know, it's funny, when I was younger, I didn't think that warming up was really important. But then as I got older, I realized how important it is. Inhale as you twist, decompress that spine. Exhale as you center. Give me 4 more. Keeping a slight bend in those knees too. And last 2. And 1 more. Then we're gonna take that ball and we're gonna go side to side. So trying to frame your head with your arms. As we're doing that, still again, as we're lengthening, inhale, lifting as you side bend, exhale as you center. Inhale as you side bend, exhale as you center. As you center. Give me just a few more, both sides to keep it even. And last one. We're gonna take that ball on the floor for now. We'll get to it in just a second. We're gonna open up those shoulders. Working on that shoulder mobility, and then forward here. Give me 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go ahead and grab our ball again. We're gonna start with some leg work first, and then we're gonna head down to the floor, okay? So we're gonna start, you can start with any leg forward. I like to start with my right leg forward here. We're gonna start with our step back, having the ball in your chest in front of us first. Start with the heel right under the hips. We're gonna press at that diagonal, and then we're gonna bring it back to center. So inhale, exhale. Now, as we're doing this, we're really working on that balance. Well, we're gonna work on our balance in just a second. So you wanna really feel this through the leg that is stabilized on the floor. For 4 more before we hold our leg back and then lift. 2, and 1. Hold those arms back, hold the leg back, and then we lift to lower. Tap that toe down, tap, tap. Finding your grounding here for 4, 3, we're gonna hold it up, 2, 1, hold it up, pulse, whoo, pulse, 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 for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go straight to the other side. Turn this way so you can see me here. We're gonna lift our tap back and then bring it to center. Inhale, exhale, bring it together. Now as you're doing this, your goal is to try to have a straight line from the ball to your pointed toe. Give me 4 more before you lift to lower. 2 and 1. Hold those arms up and then we lift. Lift with the control, lift and lift. I feel like I'm a little bit more balanced on this leg. I find that most of us have one more side, just a little bit more balance. We hold it up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, pulse, 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 little pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, now we're gonna go and grab, put the ball under our heel. Kind of do what we did earlier. We're gonna add a little bit more to it though with this. Right above our heel. You can put your hands on your hips or hands out to the side. We're gonna lift and take it to one side. Lift and slightly lift on that leg. Lift. Lift side to side. So the goal here as we're doing this, try not to really release that ball from hitting the floor. So as you bring your feet together, you squeeze the ball, and as you lift, just take some of that pressure off the ball. For 4, 3, before we just lift those heels, 2, and 1. Now we lift, lift, and lift. We lift, squeeze, and then drop the heels. Lift, squeeze, drop the heels. Yes. Ooh, my calves are burning. Are yours burning? Ooh. Yes. Oh, that was a big one. That was a good one. Oh, you got it. For 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. We're gonna go into squats. We're gonna keep the ball where it is here. We're gonna squat down with our arms, trying to, again, frame our head with our arms. So think biceps to ears. If that's too high and you're feeling it too much in your back, you can just keep your hands on your hips as well. That's totally fine. Let's do it. I inhale as I come down, exhale as I come up. Really lengthening through my spine as I'm lifting. Just so you can see the side. So on the side, we're doing a slight forward and then down. Slight forward and then down. Keep going. We pulse in 4. Oh yes. 3. You got this. 2. And pulse down. Pulse, pulse, pulse it up. For 8. 7. Think more down, more down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, not done with those legs just yet. So we're gonna take the ball under the right leg, under the heel. The other foot is gonna be planted down. So you're gonna kind of be in kind of a sumo squat position here. I like to take my arms out. All right, roll those shoulders back. We're gonna take it down and then up. Take it down and then up. Slightly forward, leaning as needed. But if you can tuck those hips as much as you can, let's go ahead and tuck them. We're gonna lower and lift. For 5, before we what? Pulse. 4, you can do this. 3, keep that heel up. 2, and 1, pulse it, pulse it. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Can you get a little bit lower? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that was hard. Go into the other side. Gotta keep ourselves balanced and even. Let's find that balance. All right, there we go. Sumo squat those legs. Excuse me, take those arms out. And we lower, lift, lower, and lift, lower, and lift. For 5, 4, we pulse it. 3, yes. 2, You can do it. 1, pulse it down. Again, think down, down as we pulse. Lifting that chest. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes. All right, we got one more here before we head to the floor, before we head. All right, now, again, you can also do this one without the ball. The ball is a little bit more challenged with this. We're gonna have our heels up on the ball. Let's find our balance first, Shani. With those heels together, toes are apart. We're gonna take our arms again to the side. We're gonna take it down. Like a beautiful ballerina, and up with control. Take it down. Go as far as you can and up. Take it down. And then up. Yes, this is not easy. Go to your range of motion, whatever feels good for you. We're here for 5. Before you what? Pulse. 4, you can do this. Yes. 3, whoo, I'm feeling it with you. 2, pulse it down halfway. 1, pulse, pulse. I'm here with the burn with you. 8, 7, 6, make sure you're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, felt that one. All right, let's come down to the floor. We're gonna start with our hundreds. I'm gonna put the ball to the side for now. We're gonna come down. Let me get a sip of a little bit of hydration here, shall we? All right. I like to have the ball in between my legs, or between my ankles. We're gonna start. Hundreds are so important, helps with the breathing. We're gonna start how we do it, pumping those arms up and down like you have a basketball under, and we're gonna come up and lift to the tips of our shoulder blades. If that's too much, keep your head down. All right, let's do it. Knees over hips, and we lift and pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, we're pumping our arms. Again, if this is too much, keep your head down on the floor and lift, lift, lift. Whew. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift those feet up to the ceiling. Keep the ball in between your ankles. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 3, can you extend your feet 45-degree angle? We're almost there. Lift a little higher. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rest down. Beautiful work. Let's go ahead and take the ball in between our thighs. We're gonna go ahead and do some glute activation work and some inner thigh work. Then we're gonna go back to our beautiful core. All right, so we're gonna lift and then bring glutes all the way back down. We're gonna lift up in one piece our glutes and then come down in one piece. Now, it is important as you're lifting, stay heavy in the rib cage, because sometimes what I find is people lift way too high and it goes into their neck. So as you're doing this, again, thinking heavy in the rib cage, squeezing those glutes, getting those hamstrings activated as you lift. Keeping that neutral pelvis as you're lifting to as you're lowering. I don't know if you can hear my stomach. Oh, we have 5 more. Yes. 4, then we're gonna go into our articulation. 3, keep going. 2, last one, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Now let's go ahead and do 3 breaths. Then we're gonna work our articulation. So we're gonna inhale, grow through our spine, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, just like earlier, tighten your core, in and up. And inhale, number 2 breath. Exhale. This is number 3 on our breath. We're gonna inhale, lengthen through your tailbone. Exhale, we're gonna peel our glutes up first. And then we're gonna come down, think upper back, mid back, lower back, glutes. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, exhale, lift from your glutes first, like you're a sticker coming off of a piece of paper, and then coming down, thinking of your spine as you're coming down as a pearl necklace, coming down 1 vertebrae, 1 pearl at a time. Give me one more groin articulation through that spine. Exhale, lift those glutes. And then coming down. Glutes are the last thing to hit as you come down. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna go back up into that hip bridge here. Again, still having the rib cage, and we're gonna squeeze the ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So this is helping having healthy pelvis. That's what we're working on right now. So squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down here. We're gonna take our ball just to the side for just a second. We're gonna stretch our hamstrings because we're gonna do a little bit more work for the hamstrings. So bend the knees, extend up to the ceiling. Bend and extend. For 8. Some people like to grab behind their thighs. Either one is good. 7, 6, 5, 4. Man, my stomach's really talking. I'm gonna eat after this too. And 1. We're gonna take that ball in between, behind one knee. And then we're going to lift up our glutes. We're gonna drop to the side, lift, and then bring the glutes back down. So we're gonna push up through the heel, open and close the hips, bring it back down. So we're activating our hamstrings on both sides, opening up those hips, keeping those hips juicy as we're doing this. 4, 3, yes, 2, and 1 more, and 1. Good, let's take it behind the other leg here. I'm gonna take that ball. We're gonna lift, single glute lift. So lift, drop it to the side, and then bring it back down. We're gonna lift to the side, open to the side to where you have control. Still keeping those hips squared up to the ceiling as we're doing this. We have 4 more. Open, close, bring it back down. 3, 2. Ooh, that was a hard one. You can do this last one. 1, open and close. Beautiful, bring it back down. All right, now we're gonna go into our sidelining series. Since I'm on this side, I'm gonna stay over here. We're gonna start on our elbow. Hand is at the bottom of your neck, nape of your neck. We're gonna have one hand here on the ball just to help for stability. Feet are gonna be at the corner of your mat here. We're gonna start with forward, forward, and back, back. Excuse me. So the goal here is to try to keep that pelvis, upper body, as stable as possible. Makes it a little bit harder with the ball under your hand, right? But we're working for it. 3 more. 2. Last one. 1. We're gonna hover those feet. We're going to lower, lift to lower. Lift and resist down with those inner thighs. Resist down. For 3. For 2, then we go into our circle and 1. Circle forward first for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reverse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna take the ball. We're gonna come down on our belly before we go to the other side. We're gonna do some swan lifts. So we're gonna take our hands right on top of the ball. You can have both hands on top and make sure you can see it. Place both of our feet on the floor. We're gonna lift up through our chest, and let me actually come down just a little bit. We're gonna lift up through the chest, and then we're gonna come back down with control. Now it's okay if your head doesn't come down all the way to the floor. We're lifting up the thoracic and coming back down. So if you're feeling this too much in your lower back, you're probably lifting too high. Let's make sure we're turning on that core. Pull the core in and up as you lift, and then bring it back down, release it down. Yes, keep those feet down. We're here for 4 more. Taking your time with this one. 3, and down. 2 more. Let's go for 1 more. Beautiful. Now, we're gonna take that ball under our chest. I like to have it, you can wrap it right under your sternum. It'll be a little bit different for everyone when it comes to this. We're gonna take our ball right there. Let's go ahead and do with some chest lifts here. We're gonna open at thoracic. We're gonna lift up the chest. Lift, lift, lift. And then lower, lower, lower down. Let's add some more to this. We're gonna lift our arms to a go post. We're gonna come up, bring the elbows to the ribs, and then down. We're gonna lift. Extend those arms like Superman. Down, and then bring it back down. We have 4 more. Let's adjust that shirt, shall we? We lift, extend out, and down. 3 more. 3. And 2. A little bit of balance work here too. And last one, 1. Keeping those feet planted on the floor. Beautiful. Now let's go to the other side. I'm gonna turn this way so I don't have my back towards you. We're gonna have one hand, again, here on the ball, finding that stabilization. We're gonna go forward, forward, and back, back. Now this side tends to be a little bit more challenging, but hey, we're all up for a good challenge, right? For 3, 2, last one, 1. Hover those feet and then lift to lower. Lift, resist down. 5. Keep that pelvis as still as you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna take it forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're gonna take the ball. We're gonna go to our hands and knees, tabletop position here. And we're gonna start with our lifting. Well, actually, you know what? Before we do that, I wanna go into something else. No, we'll go here. All right, so we're gonna go into our lifting of our knees. So we're gonna do a couple breaths. I want you to inhale and then exhale. Make sure your head is in line with that tailbone here. Wrists are directly under your shoulders. Knees are under your hips. We're gonna lift up, inhale, just an inch, and then exhale down. Make sure those toes are curled under. We lift, inhale. We exhale down. We're here for 5, and then take it down. For 4, and down. For 3, take it down. And 2, we're gonna hold it up and squeeze the ball for 8, 7, you can do this, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it low. Let's do that one more time, shall we? We're gonna lift and squeeze. 8, 7, 6, trying to keep your upper body still. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, drop it low. Let's go into some child poses. We're not done just yet. You have a few more minutes with me. Hold it for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. All right, let's go into our push-up with one hand on the ball. Again, it's working with our stability here. We're gonna take one knee down as we've done that, and then we're gonna lift up to that leg. We're gonna have our hands a little bit wider than what we would do for what we just did. We're gonna come down, think those tricep push-ups, and then up. Lift that leg up, your chest comes down, and then go back to center. We're here for 5, 4, 3, we're almost there. 2, keep it going. Last one, beautiful. Switch to the other side, no break here. We switch here so you can see both sides. The ball's not in the way. We're gonna come down and then back up. Upper body down, leg lifts up. We're here for 5, 4, we're almost there. 3, 2, a lot of muscles working here, and 1. All right, we're gonna finish up with some core. We're almost to the finish line, not just yet though. All right, so let's do some oblique work. Then we're gonna go into what I love to call the classic ab series here. So we're gonna take our hands, you can go into prayer here. The ball is here for a little bit more, what I like to call stabilization here. So we're gonna go halfway here, make sure we're tucking that pelvis. We're gonna rotate, get that oblique work. Now listen, if you want a little bit more center line core work, I like to keep my knees, my toes, my heels together. If that's too much for your lower back at all, you can have your feet hip width apart. And twist, for 5, twist, Make sure you're breathing. 4, 3, yes, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna take that ball in between our bra strap, or in between our shoulder blades. We don't have shoulder pads, do we? All right, we're gonna go into our single leg stretch. We're gonna take one knee toward the chest, the other one 45, and switch, for 8. Switch. Let's try to get those thighs to brush against each other if they're not already. 4, yes, 3, we're gonna go straight into single leg stretch. 2 are scissors, and 1. Take one leg up to the ceiling, other 45, pull, and switch. Pull, switch. Pull, switch, and pull. This is a good hamstring stretch too, as well as the core. We're here for 5, switch, 4, keep your eyes in between your thighs, 3, 2, you can do this, and 1. Yes. All right, last one. Let's go into some fun bicycles. So keep one foot down on the floor, bending the knee. We're gonna take leg and then bring the opposite knee to opposite elbow. Twist and twist. For 4, for 3, yes. For 2, keep going, and 1. Switch legs, no break. Twist. Knee, opposite elbow. Yes. Whoo! Feeling this with you. For 3, switch. 2, yes, and 1. Woo! All right, let's do this last one, double leg stretch. If this is too much, tap both feet down on the floor, open up, and then bring it in. For 8, yes. 7, oop, eyes to belly, not looking up to the ceiling. For 3, for 2, my counting was way off for that one. Let's do 2 more. 2, yes, and 1. Woo, yes. All right, let's lay down on the floor here. We're almost done. We're gonna go into that stretch over our head. Sofa's in the way. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Woo, with the ball. We breathe. We feel that control. We're here for 4. Breathe it out. 3, yes, 2, and 1. Let's come up. We're gonna go into some mermaid stretches here. So if you can stack those ankles, go ahead and do that. If that's too much, you can stagger them. We're gonna grab our ankles here. We're gonna take our hands, put the ball to the side for now. We're gonna take our arms, elbows all the way down. Feel that stretch through the sides. And come up. Bicep to ear, other side. Take it down. Exhale over. Inhale as you T, other side. And could you take your hand behind your head or your ear and twist a little bit? Yes. Let's take it to the other side. All right. Mermaid stretch here. We're gonna take our arm down. Exhale. Other side. And twist. And lengthen. And lengthen. Last few. And last one, we're gonna come up and end with our twist, because I always like to have our spine, especially when it comes to Pilates, we're spine obsessed, so we wanna move our spine in all different directions here. Okay, for our last one, we're gonna end how we started. Feet are hip width apart, slightly bend your knees, roll your shoulders back, take the ball in between your hand, and we're gonna twist. Twist it out. Ending strong here. And I just want to thank you so much for coming today and working so hard. You all are absolutely amazing. Thank you again. Last two and last one. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and I will see you again. Have a great one. Bye.